You can react in the comments as I'm reading, but you can also, afterwards maybe add your thoughts, comments, let me know how I can improve it. It does feel like a first chapter in a way. Like, it does feel like I could do another chapter or at least a follow-on story. But you guys can also let me know what you think of that. Okay, so the haunted closet. Lauren Maxwell stashes her vintage trench coat inside the rusty closet, pulling the door firmly shut, enabling the rickety latch to click at the third time of asking. It's full in middle American City. The room is full of dust, with the scent of auburn and the blooming of a new season. The 29-year-old graduate moves towards the bedroom window. Like a spy or a government-hired assassin, Lauren peers through the slightest of gaps in the dark red satin curtains, casting her eyes into the dead of night. The streets are mostly deserted. The only signs of life, a family of four in a jumbo-sized car reversing out the parking lot of the local grocery store. To their left, a few yards up the road, a joyful middle-aged couple share a bottle of something. A couple of minutes pass. A pair of boys, one teenager, the other looking pre-teen, appear. With Halloween still a couple of weeks away, they have already kicked off the festivities with a round of trick-or-treating. The youngest kid, with blonde spiked hair and a pumpkin mask stretched loosely around his face. The older of the two, possibly a brother, has gone for a more punky vibe, with cut-off jeans, a retro black Nirvana t-shirt, and blotches of fake blood splashed out on his cheeks. From certain angles, he takes on the appearance of a bumbling drunken clown. In one instance, Lauren feared for the younger generation, sighing to herself, "Is this it until the end of time?" Then she considers the innocent spirit of these youngsters and how they are full-heartedly embracing a seasonal ritual dating back many decades. The humanity of this became clearer as the kids slowly neared Lauren's street. It was revealed that the younger brother had a disability and was being looked after by the future Kurt Cobain. Lauren's harder hysteria had pierced ever so slightly. Feeling pretty great about the night, she retreated into the darkness of her medium-sized room. The final exams had been taken for the year. The neighbours away for the weekend. With no pressing social dramas this week, it's time for a typical nightly wind-down routine. This involves a glass of red wine of the French variety and something light to read. All Lauren could find in a hazy state is a comic book belonging to her younger brother Devon. A monster serial with the title Horrible Entities lit up in bold blue letters. A lava-headed creature with tentacles smashes through some rocks on the cover. The ripped and crumpled pages suggest it has been left in the house since Lauren's annual spring clean. The doofus had long since forgotten this adventure and moved on to the next one, possibly several. Not feeling too fussy, Lauren snuggles up in bed, breezing through the pages in a matter of minutes. The colours are a bit bright for her overly sensitive eyes, with some smudgy panels. Still, there are a few chuckles and thrills to send Lauren off to sleep in good spirits. A smooth 5-hour sleep is interrupted by an alarming dream where Lauren has to save the trick-or-treaters from a burning orphanage. Placing no importance on dreams, she was still relieved that the rescue mission had been a rousing success. Upon awakening, Lauren's blurry vision readjusts itself. Her arm reaches out for the light. The same sharp movement knocks the comic book to the floor. Scanning across the floor, Lauren notices something weird. The cover of the book has faded, as if it had dissolved. What the fuck? She murmurs to herself, or what the fuck? She murmurs to herself. Flipping through the pages reveals that most of the images... Sorry, start that bit again. Okay, flicking through the pages reveals that most of the images and text have mysteriously disappeared. Only the latter half of the book remains. It's as if it's been lost to time. This is the freakiest event of Lauren's relatively short life. She briefly considers ringing the Unsolved Mysteries team to try and crack the case. That's a reference for you, Rachel. This could be dismissed as some unexplained freaky event. What follows next unnerves Lauren more. A sticky, multicolored substance has attached itself to the edge of the pages. Forming a string, it shoots across the floor, leading to the closet. Thank you. Fully awake and alert, Lauren's eyeline follows the trail. It leads halfway across the room, leading up to the closet. Things only get weirder still. For the first time, she hears a low rumble coming from the closet. The eyes widen. A further strain pinpoints the closet doors rattling in rhythmic movements, as if it's some kind of organism feeding off whatever is coming from the book. Tentacles. I'm reading a bit of... Okay, on to the next line. If this wasn't the most bizarre, fucked up thing she had ever seen, things were... some of this is writing. There was still ample time for more. Lauren notices a set of tentacles reaching out from the edge of the pages, feeding like a tube from a system into a closet, or like a shower tube. I can't read that, so. The tentacles get firmer and start forming a large rope inside into the gap, disappearing into the darkness like a Channel Tunnel train or a London Underground carriage. So stunned and on edge at this point, Lauren's heart races several beats faster than is humanly healthy. Instinct kicks in. She randomly shouts, "Who's there?" or "Who's in there?" She pauses. "What are you?" The noises stop for a minute, as does the motions of the tentacles. Lauren slowly creeps over to the closet, as if she's leaving a crime scene in the middle of the night. She slowly but firmly pulls open the door, peers around the corner, more in fear than in anticipation, flicks the light on. She's met... She's met by nothing but a steamy pile of goo and a black shape on the floor. Okay, the end. For now. The end for now. End of the chapter, at least. And that's one of the things you guys can let me know if you think it works better as a short story or as something which could continue? Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, the last few lines were handwritten. That's why I was struggling to read it, but you get the gist of what happened. Because I don't know what you guys think, but I think there is more I can do with that story. Like, I think there is more world building and things like I could do. Yeah, thanks. That's always something I try and go for in that sort of story, like a little bit of mystery. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I just need to scrub it up a little bit, like rewrite some of the grammar or just tighten it up a bit. But I'm pretty happy with that as a start. And yeah, there's definitely things I can do with the character, the lead character, if I wanted to stretch it out a bit more. So the plan is then I might go away and write another chapter and then read that on the stream at a later date. There you go. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, no problem. £5 super chat or $5. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and there will be more events of this because I think sometimes reading horror stories is a nice change of pace rather than just doing film and TV stuff all the time. And yeah, I'll definitely try and do another chapter and try and do it on the future stream, read it out. Because it's one of those, I think it works partly as a short story. Like, if that was the end, I don't think it would matter because it's a pretty good ending where you sort of know that nothing happened to her in that scene and the thing has gone. Okay, Scott. Yeah, that's fair enough. No worries. Thank you. But also, there's definitely more you could do. So I think I will try and write another chapter, see how it goes. Yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments to the stream, Scott, any other thoughts, how I can improve, things like that. But no, I'm glad you were into it. And I don't know if Rachel you heard, but I'm planning also of starting a read along of The Haunting of Hill House next month, early next month. So probably the first 2 chapters on the stream and then go from there. So that's something else related. And obviously for you who are members, which I know is I can't speak, is all 3 of you, then I am planning book reviews as like extra content as well. The Fog being the first one, which I've got to say so far fucking sucks. So that's my 1-line review so far. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the emoji, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Because it's meant to show up as the cowboy out of Mulholland Drive. But it's just showing up as like a blur of words. Yeah, I thought you would appreciate that emoji, Rachel. Oh, the cowboy. What a great character. Well, here's a man who wants to get down to business. Okay, that's cool. Kind of anxious, are you? Whatever. So you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. No, you're not listening. You're too busy being a smart aleck to listen. Hang on, I'm gonna check this. Oh, he's so good. Justin Theroux is so good in the new Beetlejuice. I enjoyed the movie anyway, but he's like one of the best things in it. Hands down. Hang on, I'm just going to check this thing. Oh yeah, I can see now. I've gone in the actual live chat and it shows up. Okay, yeah, Scott, this is the stream, but like, yeah, obviously let me know in the comments what you think of the story, how I can improve it, and yeah, things like that. Okay, guys, well, that's the stream, I guess. So look out for chapter 2, hopefully next month. And just to give it the plug, The Haunting of Hill House first read of the first 2 chapters should be on the 1st of November, around about that sort of time. But thanks, everyone. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for the super chat, Rachel, and all the feedback from you guys. And we'll talk later in the week. Take care. See you soon. Bye.